We are used to slow change in the cattle business, but after decades at that pace, a rapid transition has set in.
Part of that's because of technology, and as we add technology to any industry, the change tends to happen faster. Part of it's because of communication directly from consumers, where we now understand to a much greater extent what consumers want and what they won't accept, and we're reacting to that. And part of that is just the speed of the way everything's happening in the globe these days.
The markets have seen increasingly wild price swings.
The price volatility in fed cattle over the last few years has exceeded what supply and demand differences would have predicted. So we know that there are other forces at work. Some of that is more investment in agricultural commodities than used to be, and some of that money is sort of transient. So there's money coming in and out of agricultural commodities that didn't used to pay attention to them, and in some pretty big amounts, and that creates volatility.
The unpredictable moves and the rise of social factors in the market make risk management more critical today.
We need to put in front of consumers exactly what they ask for, and so as consumers dictate more of one branded program or one type of specification or another, we need to meet that, but we also need to make sure that we can do it in a way that's profitable and economically sustainable.
Consumers pay premiums for what they want. They get behind social media platforms and rally for causes they believe in, sometimes regardless of practicality.
So if we can educate consumers and sustain the use of production-enhancing technologies, that makes us much more cost competitive compared to other industries. If we lose access to those technologies or voluntarily give up the use of those technologies, we'll be less cost competitive, and we could suffer relative to other proteins.
The world's growing population will continue to need high-quality beef that's economically produced. But the world needs to know more about how it's produced. I'm Bob Cervera.